Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a little budget with me for my next paycheck that will be deposited on August 26th. So it is my second paycheck of the month. I do want to say before we get started, I appreciate everybody who watches my videos. If you wanted to take a minute and hit that subscribe button, I would really greatly appreciate that. That way you won't miss any videos that I put out. And yeah, it's free, so why not, right? I also want to mention that I did start an Instagram account, so I will leave that down in the description as well, but I will also leave it here on the screen so that you can also follow me on Instagram. I'm not posting every day at this point, but I do hope to start posting more on there. So go ahead and follow me over there, hit subscribe, hit the like button, and let's just get on with the video. So I do once again, this is probably going to be messy writing because I'm looking like under my camera here. But anyway, so my normal paycheck is $1,185. That's after tax. I also had a couple sales on Poshmark, so that is an extra $38. And as usual, I left $200 in the bank. So once again, I don't have my calculator because I'm on my phone. So please just trust my numbers or feel free to check them on your own. But that is going to leave us with $1,023. I mentioned in my last video that any sales I make from Poshmark after taxes and fees and all of that, the balance just goes right into my savings account. I'm sorry, not my savings account, my credit card. But I just thought it would be good to mark it here. If you didn't know, I do have a Poshmark closet. It's really a side hustle, which means I don't really work it very hard, but it is there. I will leave it in the description box below. If you're interested, head on over there, check it out, see if you like anything. If you do, send me a message on that piece and I would be happy to give you an extra 15% off just as a thank you. Just let me know that you're from YouTube and I would be happy to do that. And I appreciate anybody who goes over there. Okay, so that is going to mean that this month our credit card is getting $138 if it wants to write. So that's $100 that I normally put on there for extra, and that $38 from Poshmark. The girls' dance class is getting $30. Subscriptions is getting $15. I will let you guys know when I go to stuff these envelopes next week or the upcoming week. What I ended up coming up with as a cumulative number for subscriptions. I know I keep saying that I'm going to add them up and figure out how much I actually need in that envelope. So I will do that this week. And that way I will know going forward, A, what needs to be canceled, and B, how much I'm actually spending in subscriptions and how to lower that. Storage unit this week, is getting $66. As I mentioned in my last video, I was not budgeting enough for my storage unit. So it did significantly go up this week as well. My dog's insurance is $15. And this month, I keep saying this month, this week I'm also going to put $15 towards my car payment. Now this car payment is an extra car payment. I say this in every video, but I just want to make it clear in case, well, most of you who come to this video are new. So this is an extra car payment. My car's payment is already made for the month. So this would be any extra money going towards that. As well as this credit card, this is also an extra payment. So it's already been, the minimum payment has already been made. And so that's just any extra. So that makes our total $279, which leaves us with $744 left to budget. Okay, so our daily expenses are what goes in my wallet. I actually did have an issue this week with my groceries, and I'll tell you guys about that in a second. So gas is getting $60. That amount seems to be working for me right now because gas is so high that every 2 weeks, $60 seems about sufficient, unless I do a lot of driving, but so far it seems okay. Now, groceries this week, I ended up spending, I just went to the grocery store today and I think it was like $160. And normally I budget $120, but I failed to remember that it's my grandmother's birthday this upcoming weekend. And I am making her a birthday cake. And so I needed to buy all the ingredients to do the birthday cake. I think I've mentioned on this channel before that I actually was a pastry chef at one point in my life. I have a degree in pastry, so naturally I'm making the birthday cake and I needed the ingredients, and groceries are so high, as we know. So I ended up spending like $160, I think. And I wish that I had budgeted that in last paycheck, but I totally blanked it. So that is my mistake. This part of my nail is broken, guys. Sorry. So next week should be fine, but I did come into that scenario this week. So I think what I might do is, if I don't use that miscellaneous before then, I will just pour that into the groceries. The only reason I would use the miscellaneous before that is if something came up that I was unprepared for. I'm not going to like go shopping with it. So I think what I'll do is just pour that miscellaneous into the groceries this week and just deposit that back into my account. Fast food is going to get 30. Boy, these numbers are really not looking pretty. Of course, you guys know by now my handwriting is less than beautiful on my iPad, but I don't really care that much. The girls are getting 20 and miscellaneous is getting 30. Oops. So that leaves us with $260, or that totals $260 and leaves us with $484 to put into our sinking funds. I realized in the last video I clicked that pen on the table a lot, and I'm really sorry. It's one of those things I don't notice when I'm sitting here, and then on the video I'm like, oh my God, how annoying is that? Okay, moving over to our sinking funds. Our car maintenance is getting 15 this week. I am actually going to put 10 into my own clothing fund. Oh my gosh, these numbers. I have now become fascinated by palazzo pants, and I also have always loved blazers and jackets and etc. So I've actually been on ThreadUp a lot lately. I haven't purchased anything. We call it window shopping. I just like a lot of stuff, and then I'm like, oh, I don't need that, but I want that. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of money away for myself. All right, vacation is getting 20. I know that I had mentioned before that I am going away in October for my cousin's wedding in Nashville. I have 85%. I'm 85% positive that I'm actually not going to that, which really stinks. I do love Nashville, but it's just really expensive, and it just doesn't seem like the smartest financial decision for me right now. So, and Nashville, when I went to Nashville last, was like before Nashville was a thing, and now Nashville is like, I think, well, my dad was just there last week, and he said it might even be worse than, what is it called? Beale Street? Is that what it's called? In New Orleans. So he said it was just packed wall to wall with people. And honestly, in those kind of environments, I don't actually enjoy that very much. So as much as I do really enjoy Nashville, because I've been there before, it's just not that enticing to me right now. So I'm still putting away for vacation. Short story long, because I'm actually thinking about a vacation in January, all inclusive, to a beach somewhere, some island somewhere. So yeah. Birthdays is getting 30. That it would be for my daughters. I have 2 daughters. So this fund will always be for one of their birthdays, and my daughter's birthday is in a couple weeks actually. Christmas is getting 50 per usual. Holidays is getting 10. That's just for any of the other holidays. Halloween is big with my kids. Thanksgiving, that kind of stuff. Utilities is going to be for any extra, I'm sorry, not extra. Utilities is for future utilities for my future home. Prices are coming back around to my affordability. So it's a really good idea to start putting away for utilities. And if you guys are in the same situation as me, where you are living with family, or in a situation where you're not paying utilities, you're possibly not paying rent, or you're paying very low rent, I actually would recommend doing this, putting away money for like your future living expenses, because then you won't be a lot of times. And I know because I've owned a couple of homes with my ex-husband and I've rented apartments and stuff. You only think about like, what's it going to cost me monthly? And, you know, you're not thinking about like, you're thinking about like mortgage or rent. You're not thinking about the electricity bill and the water bill and, you know, whatever you're paying monthly. And so now I'm like, okay, I'm going to get ahead of this and make sure that like at least my first month's utilities are there. Because we tend to pour a lot of money into new places when we move into them and we're not prepared for the first utility bill. So welcome to my channel, short story long all the time. Okay, dogs. This is just any extra funds for my dogs, including dog food. So I bought dog food today. So what I will do is in my cash stuffing this week, I'll pull the money that's in there out, and this will be like starting over. Okay, Beauty is getting 5. That's for pedicures or buying stick-ons and stuff. My hair is getting 30. I'm actually getting my hair done on Wednesday this week. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm just going to pull what's in there out or if I'm going to stuff this and then deposit it back in there. That seems stupid, but just for visual purposes, I might do that because I'm most likely going to use my card when I pay to get my hair done anyway, so it doesn't necessarily matter. And if I'm going to the bank to pull out the rest of the money, this $30 does not matter if I'm going to pull it out and then redeposit it. Okay. I don't know if I am trying to convince you or myself, but here we are. All right. Giving is getting 30. That is, again, a charity event that my best friend and I are hosting in 2023. My car insurance is getting 15. New car. I'm not currently in the market for a new car, but you never know what happens, and cars are really expensive right now. So let's start putting money away for that. So that's getting 15. My Amazon subscription is getting 10. I am on a student Amazon subscription because I'm currently midway through my bachelor program for forensic accounting, funny enough. So that is getting 10. My emergency fund is getting 15. A new house. This is any extra expenses that are not a down payment. So like furniture, paint, things like that. That's getting 15. Dining out is getting 20. This is for like expensive meals, like when you go sit down at dinner. Sophia classes are a third-party college course program that you have to pay out of pocket. It's not covered by financial aid. It's getting 15. And the girls' college fund is getting 20. Again, this college fund just gets split. So whatever is in the envelope gets split between their 2 savings accounts. Okay? So that's going to total $355. And that leaves us with $129. See that clicking? I'm so sorry. Okay? So that $129 is going to go into savings. Now you'll notice there's an extra category here that says rollover. So last week, it wasn't last week, was it? I don't know. My last paycheck, I had money left over from my wallet and I didn't know what to do with it. And I said I would let you guys know. I will go over this again in my cash stuffing video, but I ended up taking the ones and making a separate folder or envelope, like a $1 challenge. But anything other than that, I just put back into my savings. So it ended up being like $70 went back into my savings at the end of the week. So this will actually not get filled in until I cash stuff those envelopes because I don't know what I'm going to end up with at this point. So for now, the total is $129. Wow, that's not good. I'm looking through my camera and not at the screen. Okay. And that leaves us with a zero budget or $0 left over. So that's our budget. And I will see you guys later this week when we go to stuff them. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.